her do a moment ago. She's also learned a little head shake, yes, and a slide out. Sometimes she does that on her own. Now they're not on cue yet or under stimulus control. We're in the process of shaping at it. She more or less just does those when she wants to and when she's trying to imitate the larger whales. Now baby Shamu was born right here in our front show pool in front of about 2,000 park guests. And there's a good look at her. We estimate baby Shamu's weight at around 250 pounds. Currently, we estimate her weight at around 1,000 pounds. Now you can see Kelly and Chris rubbing the whales down. Now Shamu can give everyone a nice big wave. Hi there. Throughout the show, you'll see us rub the whales down. Whales and dolphins have very sensitive skin, and they appear to enjoy having their backs scratched or different parts of their bodies scratched. That's one way that we can let them know that they've done a good job. You can see Chris rubbing Shamu down right there. Right now, Kelly's going to feed baby Shamu some fish. If you look real closely at baby Shamu when she has her mouth open, you'll notice she already has her teeth. She's starting to get those teeth in at the age of about 3 to 4 months. Now, killer whales get up to 44 conical-shaped teeth. They interlock very much like the teeth of a zipper, and they're used for ripping and tearing. Once they bite a piece of food off, they usually swallow it whole. They don't chew it up like you or I do. Let's see if Shamu wants this fish. Now we're at the very early stages of teaching baby Shamu to pay attention to us. As you can see, Kelly is walking baby Shamu along the glass. She just gave her some ice cubes. The baby really seems to enjoy playing with ice cubes. You'll see us throw them in her mouth or sometimes in the water for her to play with. That's the best idea Shamu has right there, the whole bucket. Well, as you can see, Kelly is now taking baby Shamu down to the left-hand side of the stadium. We're at the very early stages of teaching baby Shamu to work independently from the larger whales. Although we're not going to ask baby Shamu to do anything she's uncomfortable with, we're just building her confidence level up. And we do this by slowly just moving baby Shamu independently around the pool from Shamu. You can see she's still very intrigued with Kelly. Kelly's going to slide in the water. We were actually in the water with baby Shamu after about a week and a half of birth. Now, one thing we have to teach baby Shamu at the early stages is to be gentle with us. She doesn't really understand her own strength and size right now. We actually are very fragile in comparison to her when we're in the water. So when she is very calm and relaxed, that's when Kelly will be rubbing her down and letting her know she's doing a good job. That looks like Kelly's... That was a nice hello from Shamu over there. Kelly's bringing the baby out, baby Shamu along the stage. She's getting back in the water, trying to mix the sequences up for her. As you can see, baby Shamu is paying very close attention to Kelly. Oh, a nice little push through the water. Once again, that's Shamu and baby Shamu. Well, you know, the one thing we know that Shamu likes to do best, that's go out and get you folks wet. what Shamu has in store for us next. A sighting now off to your right-hand side. He'll be diving 36 feet to the bottom. Once again, Shamu! Believe it or not, Shamu has one more spectacular jump to show you. Watch as I lower this 40-foot target pole high above the surface of our pool. We're getting ready to spotlight Shamu in a spectacular killer whale high jump. There's the signal and he's on his way. Once again, the sighting bow, this time to your left. Diving all the way to the bottom. Once again, our superstar, Shamu!
You know, folks, there's an old saying that you learn something new every day. And nowhere is that more true than right here at Shamu Stadium. For us, the birth of baby Shamu is a new beginning, and we realize that for everything we learn, there are 1,000 more secrets to discover. From our family to yours, have a great day at SeaWorld, everyone. Bye-bye.
When the sun goes down, the stars come out and shine during SeaWorld's summer nights. Tonight, Odyssey on Ice, an all-new ice skating spectacular written and produced by and tonight starring Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton. Check your show schedule for tonight's showtime in the Nautilus Amphitheater. Don't miss this great finale to your SeaWorld day. Baby Shamu celebration are provided by Body Glove International.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott Klappenbach, and I'm a supervisor for the Animal Training Department for SeaWorld of California. By now, most of you have probably heard of the tragic incident that occurred last week that took the life of Candu, mother of baby Shamu. Baby Shamu is currently 11 months old and has been eating solid food for several months. We believe that she can make the successful transition to a diet of totally solid food. We hope you can understand that this is a very difficult time for us. But the one thing we must do right now is help baby Shamu, Corky, and Namu return to some sort of normal routine. Part of that normal routine is the daily exercise and activity they receive in show presentations. What you'll see here this afternoon is a little bit different than our normal show, but it's very closely suited to the routine that the whales have become accustomed to. We thank you for your understanding and concern, and hope you enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, whale trainer Christy Smith.
Good afternoon and welcome to Shamu Stadium. Let's get things started off along with trainer Chris Barlow, our largest killer whale, Namu.
Well, thank you, Christy. Hi there, Namu. I'll tell you what, Christy, let's get things started off by letting everyone have a good look at a killer whale.
Okay, and while we do that, let's take a look at some of the striking physical characteristics of Namu. The most obvious is size. Killer whales are huge, reaching lengths up to 30 feet and weighing as much as 18,000 pounds. But you can't help notice that striking black and white coloration. This disruptive pattern disguises her actual size and possibly confuses would-be prey. Let me ask a question to all the children in the audience. How many of you think Namu's a fish? Okay. How many of you think Namu's a mammal? That's great, because Namu, like all whales and dolphins, is a mammal who has adapted to live in the sea.
I'll tell you what, Namu, this time let's go over this side and give everyone out here a nice big wave hello.
Namu is waving at you with her pectoral flipper. This pectoral flipper seems featureless, but if you were to take an x-ray, you would find that the bone structure is very similar to that found in a human hand. All of these features and adaptations do more than ensure survival in a harsh environment. They combine together to make the killer whale the top predator of the sea. But probably the most important factor contributing to the success, the killer whale's hunter, is their unequaled ability to swim. Using the large, flattened flukes for propulsion, they are capable of generating an incredible amount of power and speed.
Well, that's right, Christy, and right now, Namu's going to show you just how fast a killer whale can swim.
In the open ocean.
Well, yes, but most people don't get a chance to see killer whales in the ocean. But right now, everyone can watch as Namu really falls on the breeze. People seated right about there. Are ready? Because it's time for you to get wet.
to adapt to her watery environment. She is a giant, absolute master of her world. Ladies and gentlemen, she is Namu. Is the final frontier. If this is true, then the current frontier must be the oceans of our own planet. With the birth of baby Shamu and her cousins in Florida and Texas, we've been given an incredible opportunity for interspecies communication. Before we ever talk to beings from outer space, we may someday talk to animals from the sea, whales, dolphins, and maybe even baby Shamu.
Well, the success that we've had today in communicating with the whales has primarily been in teaching them to respond to a series of different hand signals. For example, if I want Namu to head up in the back pool to my left, all I have to do is point in that direction. Namu will swim off towards that open gate over there, see that it's open, and head on up into the back pool. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our largest killer whale, Namu. Now I've asked Namu to go up in the back pool for a very special reason. You see, we're getting the stage set to introduce you to our newest killer whale, and that is, of course, baby Shamu. Now, Namu has been received in the back by trainer Jim Clark, and that gate on that side is shutting. In a few moments, we'll go ahead and have the trainer step down to the whales on this side of the stadium. We'll open the gate on this side and bring baby Shamu and Shamu out into the main pool. There we go, the gate is open. Now trainer Kelly Van Bokken will be working with baby Shamu, and she's going to bring the baby out along the glass so that you can all get a nice close look up at baby Shamu. Now this is one of the things that we found that baby Shamu really enjoys doing, and that is playing at the glass. She's 11 months old now, and she really enjoys playing and meeting all you people. Kelly's pointed her out, much the same as I pointed Namu up into the back.
She's not paying
attention. And we have to wait and see that baby Shamu makes that decision to come out into the front pool on her own. Oh, well, looks like she's just staying back there right now, so all we'll do is just wait a few moments and see if she makes the correct decision to come out in the main pool. Okay, we'll help her out a little bit by pointing Shamu out here, and she'll see the Shamu's coming out and realize that she's supposed to be out here too. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Shamu, and close behind her is little baby Shamu. Well, there she is. As I said, she's 11 months old now. When she was born, she weighed about 250 pounds and was about 6.5 feet in length. Currently, we estimate her to be about 1,000 pounds in weight and almost 10 feet in length. Now, we're just in the beginning stages of teaching baby Shamu some of the things that she needs to learn here. You see, she was learning how to do that little peck wave. What you're about to see right now is, in fact, a bit of a learning or training session, as we call them. Basically, we're just going to have baby Shamu come out here and have some fun with Kelly. And you'll see that Kelly has a whistle around her neck. Every time baby Shamu does something correctly, Kelly will blow that whistle, and that tells baby Shamu that what she's doing is correct and she can expect some type of reward. Now, the reward can be either food. Baby Shamu eats approximately 50 pounds of food every day. She eats squid, smelt, and some herring. Or the reward can be in the form of a rub down or getting in the water with baby Shamu, just as Kelly is right now. Killer whales have very sensitive skin and they enjoy being rubbed down. They like to have their back scratched and their belly rubbed. Now Scott's also going to bring Shamu out along the glass. There you can see baby Shamu giving Kelly what's called a foot push, just placing her rostrum or the end of her nose on Kelly's feet and pushing her through the water. rattle on the glass, you'll notice when she opens her mouth that all her teeth have started to come through. She has 44 conically shaped teeth. She has 44 conically shaped teeth which interlock much like a zipper. And she uses those teeth for grasping whatever she's going to eat, and then she swallows it whole. Killer whales don't chew their food like we do. They use their teeth for actually biting off large chunks which they'll swallow whole, or by just swallowing the fish whole anyway. Well, there it is. That's one of Baby Shamu's most favorite procedures, sliding out into that slide-out area right now. Killer whales will slide out onto sandy beaches or ice floes to catch prey such as penguins or sea lions. They'll also slide onto pebbly beaches to rub their skin against the pebbles. Okay, well Kelly's going to bring Baby Shamu onto the other side right now. And what Jim's done right now is pressed an underwater tone which tells Shamu to come to stage. Good job, Shamu. Well, that's something that Baby Shamu has learned from imitating the other whales, and that is how to squirt over the glass. She takes a mouthful of water and then squirts it over the glass. Pretty soon that water is going to get much more in volume, and she'll be getting the front rows there a little bit wet.
Porky's right here.
Okay, well we like to keep these sessions very short and very positive for Baby Shamu. So what we're going to do right now is have Baby Shamu and Shamu come here to stage. We'll go ahead and open that gate over there on the left-hand side. There's a nice big hug for Shamu. Okay, and Scott and Kelly will ask Baby Shamu and Shamu to head on up into the back pool, and we'll bring out Namu once again. Okay, there's a point from Kelly for Baby Shamu to head on up in the back pool. Let's see if she goes up there on her own before we point Shamu on up after her. Yes, she's making the right choice. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our newest star, Baby Shamu. Okay, good job guys. Well, as I said, what we're going to do right now is bring Namu out once again. Now Namu, as I said, is our largest killer whale. She weighs about 7,400 pounds. And she maintains that weight by eating 200 pounds of fish every day. She eats a variety of fish: bonita, squid, salmon, herring, mackerel, and some squid. Now, being 7,400 pounds and 20 feet long, she can obviously displace an awful lot of water. And that's what she does best. She loves to come out here and get all you people seated in those first 10 rows extremely wet. Namu! Jump right down there in the far corner of the pool. The purpose of this jump is to enable Namu to dive down to the bottom. There she goes. Diving down to 36 feet and traveling at over 30 feet per second. Ladies and gentlemen, Namu!
Shamu is a new beginning, and we understand that for everything we learn, there are 1,000 more secrets to discover. Have a great day, SeaWorld, everybody. Bye-bye.
When the sun goes down, the stars come out and shine during SeaWorld Summer Nights. Tonight, Odyssey on Ice, an all-new ice skating spectacular written and produced by and tonight starring Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton. Check your show schedule for tonight's showtime in the Romulus Amphitheater. Don't miss this great finale.
Never get in the water with me.
Yeah.
I must have known. I must have known This is Namu, so we know. This is Namu.
Just going over to the gate.
She's rubbing her back. Look at her.
Yeah.
Just a little head rub.
This is almost as good as being underwater.
She's really enjoying that, isn't she?
Can you see her? No, obviously not, because you're not even looking where she is.
No.
She's coming up to this front gate up here. She's coming around the circle. She's coming this way. There she goes. She likes to come around.
Posterity. Say something for posterity.
Mermaids, sea serpents, sailors' yarns of mystical creatures from the deep. Fear of the unknown has sparked many myths and legends since man first took to the sea. Over the years, scientific facts have emerged, but the mysteries surrounding creatures of the sea remain. Many people know little about the underwater frontiers surrounding our world, an immense unexplored territory filled with unique animals, surviving in an environment all their own. Here at SeaWorld, we have the chance to observe animals few of us will ever get to see in a natural environment. Here we can watch and learn about their unknown behavior and social interactions. Get ready to see a side of SeaWorld you've never seen before. Millions of years ago, scientists believed life on Earth began in the sea, with some species venturing out onto land. The cycle reversed itself nearly 75 million years ago, with the return of many land creatures back into the sea in search of food. They were the ancestors of animals called cetaceans, which include all dolphins and whales. They are warm-blooded marine mammals that breathe air, have live birth, and feed milk to their young. In 1985, the first killer whale ever born in an oceanarium gave SeaWorld scientists a rare opportunity to study a killer whale calf from birth. These cetaceans are fascinating animals, full of mystery. Many live in remote regions where few people have ever been. One of those faraway places is the land of Patagonia, a timeless frontier between desert and sea, filled with wild treasures in an ecological wonderland. Patagonia covers the narrow southern end of South America, with the larger portion of Argentina to the east and Chile to the west. Here, a wind-swept bleak desert confronts a turbulent ocean, its bountiful waters tracking up the forbidding coastline from the Antarctic. This vast natural refuge with its high cliffs and wide beaches is so isolated, few have studied its offerings. Here, the desert's bizarre animals meet and mingle with huge colonies of marine birds and mammals. Cold winds howl over this great arid grassland, the pampas, swirling dust as they go, giving rise to the saying, if you want to see Patagonia, just wait, it'll all blow past you. Few people live in Patagonia, but for Magellanic penguins, it's the place to be. 1 million of these penguins make their home in Patagonia, sharing the uninviting land with guanacos, foxes, grillas, and pumas. The ocean they share with sea lions, elephant seals, dolphins, and whales. All of those strange creatures found in such large numbers is no stranger than the fact that they survive in this harsh environment. But for cetaceans living in waters off the coast of Patagonia, it's not so surprising, due to the rich food supply found in the chilly waters. There, dolphins and whales live, hunt, and play. Their streamlined bodies, covered with a thick insulating layer of blubber to keep them warm, help propel them through ocean waters. Their pectoral flippers, which have 5 digits giving testimony to common ancestry with land mammals, set the course of their path. Breathing through blowholes located on top of their heads, these marine mammals fill their lungs with air before diving. The eyesight of most cetaceans is good, both above and below the surface of the murky water. They also have a well